Hi, this is Chef and Cher's Crafting Boutique. I started watching a few videos of people who create their own napkins, and I thought it would be a really good idea because every video you watch, well, I suppose not every, but the majority of videos, you see people have gone to the Dollar Tree and places like that that have these beautiful napkins available. And in the UK and probably other places in the world, you can't get those lovely napkin designs, and so you're kind of left with a very short supply. So I decided that there had to be a way to actually do this myself. So this is what I've come up with, so I'm going to show you how I did it. Basically, you're going to need some freezer paper. Now, I've seen this in two different ways. You can use, what I've seen is they use a low tacky spray, like adhesive spray, and then put it on. But I haven't tried that. I've only tried using this, and you get quite a bit in it. There's 50 square feet. Now, I did find on eBay they do this for £6 and it's free delivery, or you can go to Hobbycraft and it is £10 from there. So whichever you think is best for yourself and how quickly you want it. But basically what I did was, as I rolled this out and I put an A4 sheet of card, and on the non-shiny side, because one side's shiny, the other one's not, on the non-shiny side, which I'll pull this out and show you, as you can see, this is like a shiny coating, and on this side it just feels like paper. On the paper side, I drew around the card and then I cut it out. And then basically, you roll this out. After you've cut it out, you make sure your A4 sheet is out, right? Lying with your shiny side up first. And then you get your kitchen towel. And then all you do is lie this over the top of your A4 sheet once you've cut it out. And then you turn it over, like so, and then you iron it on. Now, I've done the stage. Just roll that up and mind that out of the way. I already cut mine. Ready for this video. So I basically, like I said, I cut out a freezer paper to an A4 size. I then took out my roll of kitchen paper towel, I should say, and popped that on the shiny side. Then, while it's still on there, you just flip it over and iron on the other side. Now, mine worked fine because it literally broke at the seam, so I don't need to do that. I don't need to keep it on the roll. But if yours comes in at half a piece, just keep it on the roll, flip the whole thing over, and then just iron it. So now I'm on to this stage now where I'm about to iron it. So basically, you just get your iron. You do not need to put too much pressure on this. It will just melt on, giving it a very low adhesive, but enough to go do what you want to do with it. So you just make sure you get all those edges fine. Go over it a couple of times. And now you'll see it's stuck on there good. The next thing you want to do is, right, now that we've got that far, you'll notice that you've got these little things that are hanging off the edge here. So you just cut them down, take all the excess off, or if, like I said, you're cutting off the roll, just do the same, cut off where you need it to be cut. Now I can see what I'm doing here. You can easily turn yours over if it's easier and cut from that side. Now that we've got this far, you are going to need a printer. I'm using a normal inkjet one, an Epson. Anyone would do. But basically, what we're going to do is load this into the printer and then decide on what picture we're going to print out. So I'll be back in a moment with my computer screen so you can see what I'm doing. And just load that in there first. Right, now this is where you decide on how many pictures you would like. So I'm going to use the 2. So I'm just going to press print on them. And now this is where you decide on what size you need. Now I have mine on the A4 and I put it on the matte. You can mess around with it, I just thought that would be the best option. I'm going to go with the 50 and 50. If you were to use 4 pictures, obviously you would need to go with the 1/4. That can be divided like so. But it's depending on how big you want your picture to be. I'm going to take off this tick here that says fit picture to frame. That's my preference. It's entirely up to you if you prefer it the other way. And all I'm going to do is press print and we'll be on our way. So I'm just waiting on the picture coming out there for printing, and you should be able to see, hopefully, it coming out. Starting to come out there now. And there we are. That's what it looks like there. And now, all you do is you take it from the corner and you slowly start to peel it off. You can see it quite easily just peels off there. Now I've used this piece of paper here, this freezer paper, twice now, so you can use it more than once. You'll soon see if it won't work again, because it just won't stick to it no matter how much you go over it with an iron. Now if you come to the line here I've noticed, don't try and pull it over that line. Go to the bottom and do it again, because it will snag. So I'm going to take it, because you have a separate section when it moves into the next paper towel. So we're just going to take it to so far down, then stop, and then take it from this side. Just grab that from that corner there. That side, 2 seconds. Last time when I did this, I left the layers on the sheet and took them off after, but you can do this any way you prefer. Just gotta try and get that second layer. Can be a bit fiddly, as you can see. If you don't want to reuse the paper, you don't have to, you can just cut around it. Doesn't matter if it rips the bottom layer, as long as it doesn't rip the top, because obviously the top is what you need. First time I did this came off in one swoop, and now I'm doing the video, it's being a pain. And there we are. And now, just like any other napkin, when you're about to use it for decoupaging, all you do is take your layers off the back. I think this is a 3-ply. You can get it in whichever one you prefer. 2. But it is best to use it in a plain colour, because obviously patterned it wouldn't do the job as well. That's one layer off there. And this is the fiddly part. Because when you do it, it's just like using any napkins, it's hard to get a hold of the corner. There we are. You don't have to do this in an A4 sheet size if you don't want to either. I just find it easier, because obviously you can have card to draw around. So that's why I chose that size. But again, it's whatever's best for you. There, turn that round. And there you have it. One napkin ready for use of decoupaging. done this one just there, as you see. I've done another one earlier on which I think came out absolutely beautiful. I love it. Babe, could you move that out the way for me, please? The printer. Sure. Thank you.
Finish with the
Yeah. So that's how that one's looking. That's the one I've just printed off. But this one I just fell in love with. I just think it's beautiful. Such a stunning design. So this is one I also did earlier on. I haven't taken it off of the paper yet. But what I did with the first one that I made is like I was saying to you, you could easily cut it while it's still on there, keep it for later on. If you don't want to reuse the paper, well, that's exactly what I did with this one. I printed these off together and then I cut it, kept this one for later on because I'm using this one currently for a project which I'll be doing a video on soon. So I think they came out really well. I will be doing a lot more of these because, like I said, it's so hard to get a hold of napkins with such beautiful designs. So I hope this helps you yourself if you're wanting to do exactly what I've been wanting to do and finding very hard to get the stuff that I need to do it. So thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I also have a Facebook page called Cher's Crafting Boutique where you can come over and inspire others with your designs and creations. Thank you for watching. Bye.